Howdy ho, dickheads, it's me, once again, Dick Record, coming to you live from the studio in New York City. We're gonna do another Pick 2 draft on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle set. It is day 3 of the format. The format came out, what, Tuesday? It's Thursday. It's Thursday, March 5th. Before we get into it, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please hit that thumbs up button. Share it with your friends. Come on over to twitch.tv/dickrecord and watch me do other stupid things live on stream. But with that out of the way, looks like we're ready already for pack 1. Pick 1. What are we getting? So I will say this, I'm a little hesitant to, I like Novel Nunchaku. I'm a little hesitant to switch over to the Pick 1 draft because this smaller format is made for Pick 2 draft. That said, you know, let's see. I do like Karai's technique. As a sorcery, it is a pump and a kill spell, right? You can sneak it in. It works pretty well with Prehistoric Pet because this thing can be pumped. I'm sorry, this can get the sneak off in, right? Sneak in off. What else is good here? Novel Nunchaku I really like. Tunnel Rats is okay. Mutant Talent Musicians is pretty good if you're doing the Alliance thing in the red-white deck. Black-white is Sneak, and I think that the Sneak deck is actually pretty hard to fight. Wouldn't mind getting this Leonardo or this April O'Neil. Nothing else really. Maybe the Insectoid Exterminator, but nothing else is really calling to me in this pack 1 pick 1. Escapees is not bad, neither is Primordial Pachyderm, but I'm going to take these two, and we're paid off immediately with Splinter Radical Rat and Karai Future of the Foot. Are we immediately in our seat? It's possible. We can take Karai's technique. We'll have Splinter, and Splinter, let's see, if an ability of a ninja you control triggers, it triggers an additional time. And for 1 and a blue, target ninja can't be blocked this turn. So you might want to like get a blue-white, one of the lands that allows us to tap for blue. I don't know if there's a full cycle of all 10 duels that gain you life, or if it's only the 5 in the enemy colors just for the set. And if that's the case, I might want to grab that pizza that lets us dig for a land. I'm going to take the Splinter and the Karai. Both seem really good here. And we're kind of in a funny place, right? Let's see. Destroy target tapped creature. There's a Squirrelinoids. There's a Mechanized Ninja Cavalry. Those are both good. And I do like Anchovy and Banana Pizza. There's also a Foot Ninja. If a permanent left the battlefield under your control this turn, create a 1/1 black ninja token. I really like the Anchovy and Banana Pizza. Oh, there's also an Omni Cheese Pizza, right? Which we may want. Well, Splinter, target ninja can't be blocked this turn. That'd be pretty cool to get that off multiple times. Yeah, I'll take those two, I guess. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. There's Rokusaki, Shredder Rising, 3/1 with Sneak for 3, or Sneak for 2 rather. And if it deals combat damage to a player, draw a card, lose a life. So I think we do take that. The Turtle Blimp can be fine as like a late game, slowly get in there type card, but I think we're going to take the Action News Crew here just because we want a good 2. This is the wheel. I think we'll take the Kunoichi and the Insectoid Exterminator, kind of locking into the black-white right now. Actually, you know what? Let's take the Tunnel Rats because we just need 2s, right? And Insectoid Exterminator is really filler level, whereas this thing, I don't think anybody's going to really want to trade with the Tunnel Rats. I'll take another April O'Neil Kunoichi trainee, and I guess, I don't know, Rocksteady. I like Michelangelo as the game master, but we're not playing that, so we'll take the April. And we're getting whatever these are. Squirrelinoids, which I almost picked first, and Foot Mystic, both of which fit into the deck. All right. Wow. Okay, so there's a Madam Null Power Broker. There's another Anchovy and Banana Pizza. This really should have been Anchovy and Pineapple. Let's see. When this enters, if Sneak cost was paid, creatures you control get +2/+0, and he gets first strike until end of turn. He's a 1-mana 2/1. I like that. And I do like Madam Null. Whenever another creature you control enters, if you may pay life equal to its power for you to put that many +1/+1 counters on it. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I think that might be better in the Golgari deck as opposed to the Sneak deck, because you don't really want to like keep bouncing your creatures and paying life. That said, Anchovy and Banana Pizza plays well with that. Would like some more removal. Some like, I think the Uneasy Truce and the Make Your Moves are gonna be pretty good in this deck. Anchovy and Banana Pizza is something that I like, but not as like a borrow. I grab those two. There's a Splinters Technique. There's a Dream Beavers. That's fantastic. Dream Beavers is one of the best signpost uncommons. It's not, I mean, it's not a signpost because it's not the two colors, but it plays really well with getting in, right? There's another Squirrelinoids. There's an Escape Tunnel. I'm going to take this Escape Tunnel, actually, because we do want to, like, splash a blue source or two for Splinter. And I think it's better than, like, Splinter's Technique, Action News Van, and another Squirrelinoids, right? So I think we take the Escape Tunnel here and the Dream Beavers over anything else. What are we looking at here? There's a Jenica. There's another Foot Mystic. Not the biggest fan of Foot Mystic. The Foot Elite can help some of our other creatures get in. It is a 3, though. We might be better off with Jenica, the big Bad Apple Big Sister. When she enters, create a 2/2 mutant. There's also another Foot Mystic. I actually think I'd rather have a Foot Mystic over a Foot Elite. As funny as that sounds. Yeah, let's take the Jenica and the Foot Mystic, because the Jenica's like a little bit of top end, right? There's a Leonardo Big Brother. There's an Insectoid Exterminator. This is more for sacrifice another non-land permanent. Yeah, this Shredder's Armor is more for the Golgari sacrifice deck, right? Foot Ninjas is actually kind of interesting because you never want to pay 6 for this, but paying 4 for it feels great. I'm gonna take we're gonna try to max out on sneak things. I'm gonna take the Oroku Saki and the Anchovy and Banana Pizza, and I'm really surprised at the Anchovy and Banana Pizza wield. I'll take these two, the Squirrelinoids and the Insectoid Exterminator. Put that there. Tenderize this late. And Ragamuffin Raptor this late. That's wild. Okay, Death in the Family. Exile target creature of mana value 3 or less. Definitely in for that. There's a Make Your Move, but there's also a Uneasy Alliance. Wait, what? Can packs have 2 of the same common? I know that IRL, right, in real life, they can, because one would be a foil. Foils don't exist in this. Can packs have 2 of the same common? There's a Bebop, which is you know, the second line of text won't matter unless you're in Golgari, right? Rhinos control have Menace, but if you have both Bebop and Rocksteady, it's like it's pretty gas. I'll take Death in the Family, exile target creature of mana value 3 or less, and Uneasy Alliance, right? Because they're both just like pretty good removal spells, and I think our removal suite's pretty short up right now. Between put that on the sideboard between this, the Death in the Family and the Uneasy Alliance. Alright, so there's a Dark Leo and Shredder, so that's gas. Whenever a ninja you control enters, you may attach this equipment to it. How many ninjas do we have? Like 40? 14. I was joking when I said 40, but I'll take it. There's also another Anchovy and Banana Pizza. But our removal suite is like, yeah, 2 Anchovy and Banana Pizzas, a Death in the Family, and an Uneasy Alliance. I'll take the Dark Leo and Shredder. This will be awesome. Attacking ninjas you control have Death Touch, and the Quintessential Katana is actually a really good, like, turn 1. Play that. Good luck blocking this thing. It'll make stuff trade up and gain us life. Oh, I really like Koya, and the Dream Beavers I think is also pretty good. Yeah, I really like Koya because if the game goes long enough, you could just pay 7 mana for Koya to outright exile something. And if it gets in, and then you, or rather, if it remains unblocked, then you bounce it with like some sort of ninjutsu technique. Oh boy. That's like real rude. We might actually be cutting a Squirrelinoid. But yeah, let's take the Koya and the Dream Beavers. Looks like our lane is super wide. Shredder's Revenge. There's a land, Foot Headquarters, which I think we take here. And there's a Make Your Move. I think I'd rather have the Make Your Move over the Eastwind Avatar. Artifact, enchantment, or creature with power of 4 or greater. It's probably better than Shredder's Revenge. I don't see myself taking the Shredder, or playing the Shredder's Revenge, rather. The Uneasy Alliance wheeled, as did the Bebop, and I can take the Bebop because it's a Swamp Cycler. And since I'm playing the Bebop and the Genic, I think I can actually cut a land, go down to 16 lands because we have two Land Cyclers. Anchovian Banana Pizza wheeled. Leonardo Big Brother also wheeled. We got so much removal, Squirrelnoids, and a Swamp. Okay. I don't even think we need... Yeah, I don't even think we have to do much. I think we just received the deck. Oh wait, no, that's not true. We have to cut things now. Oh boy. Alright, so let's see. What are we looking at in terms of creatures? I only got one of these. We have a lot of 3s. I think I can cut the... Oh, I did get another one of these. I can cut a Leonardo and an Orokusaki. How many creatures are we looking at? 25. I want the deck art to be Dark Leo and Shredder, because I think that'll be cool. 25. All right, so... Oh, we also have Karai's Technique, which is another removal spell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? 8 removal spells? Is that good? Is 8 removal spells good? Let me cut a Foot Mystic. We don't need that many 4s, right? I guess... This is a 4, technically. How many creatures do we have? 25? Let's cut, like... 2 of the Squirrelinoids, I guess. I don't know. Oh my god. We need 2, so I think we can keep the Kunoichi. I'm gonna... Can't attack or block. Sacrifices exile... to exile the enchanted creature and create a 1/1 only as a sorcery. We really have 8 removal spells? I'm counting that right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 removal spells. And a quintessential katana. I don't want to cut any ninjas. I don't want to cut News Crew, but I might have to. How many ninjas do we have? 15 ninjas. We might have to... Because this is a ninja. This is a ninja. This is an insect mutant. That's not very good. Madam Null is not a ninja, but I think they get to stick around. Wow. We do cut a land, so we have some double black. We don't have any double white, right? Yeah, so let's cut one of these. 16 lands. So, oh god, what are we looking at? We gotta cut 7 cards? Alright. Anchovy Banana Pizza. Executive decision. We don't need 8 removal spells. 7's good enough, right? Oh god. Oh my. Let's see. We don't have that much card draw, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Like, we have Orokusaki and that's it. And I guess what will make the card draw in the deck is actually the card advantage, rather, is the bouncing of stuff. Do we play a single blue source? I feel like this is not important enough. Target ninja can't be blocked this turn. But I do think we want to play... Where did I put it? This. Alright. And cut a Swamp? That way, I think that's probably just better to have 16 lands like that. We still have to figure out... Part of me is wondering if it's the Katana, right? Untap it, gain 2 life. Whenever a ninja you control enters, you may attach this equipment to it. So that's like so many creatures in the deck are just ninja. And this gives pseudo-vigilance? I don't know. Wow. Okay. Alright, so let's cut 1 Uneasy Alliance. 6 removal spells. That's a ninja. The Dream Beavers make the deck flow. Let's cut a Noosh Crew. God, this is so rough. Oh, Tunnel Rats is not very important. Screw it, Squirrelinoids can go. How many creatures do we have left? 19? It does have to be the creatures, doesn't it? creature card from your graveyard to your hand. If your sneak cost was paid this turn, instead return that card to the battlefield. Seems pretty good, actually. We'll cut a Foot Mystic. I don't think that those are super important. 41 cards, let's go. Now, this deck looks like it's really good. We'll find out together, folks. But before we get into our first match, while I have you here, if I could ask you to please hit that thumbs up button, maybe subscribe to the channel to catch more of me embarrassing myself. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Now, with our first opponent here, they're going first. Oh, wow, okay. Double Dreamweaver. Double Dream! But too many lands, so scrying any land we get to the bottom. Alright, Death in the Family's great. Courier of Comestibles. We're gonna attack with the Dreamweaver. I play this. Oh god, we only get in for one with Leonardo. I guess that's fine, right? Anchovy and banana pizza. Okay. Walkers. Oh, you know what? I should have played a Dreamweaver first. I missed the damage. No, don't want that. Okay, Michelangelo. I'm gonna exile that, no blocks. That was a pretty good draw. I'm gonna play this. Exile the Michelangelo. Dreamweaver number 3. Or number 2, rather. Drain him for 1. Madame Null seems great. We have this if things go south. Otherwise, he enters, create a mutagen token. Okay, no blocks. I think we do kill that outright. We got him down to 8. We have him down to 8. Okay, anchovy and banana pizza. Killing the wiener, sure. Yep. Sure. Taken 2. Alright, so... Oh, that's real good here. Target creature, instead return it to the battlefield. Sneak it in. Get back Leo. Play the escape tunnel. And turn there. And I think next turn we play the Madame Null. Ooh, a lifelinker. Okay. I don't think there's a reason for me to block the courier. Okay. So they have a lifelinker and a death toucher. I'm gonna... Wait, view battlefield, view browser. Basic land. I'm gonna get a black source. And we're gonna play Madame Null and then pay the life to... Oh no, we'll just make a 4/4. No, we'll pay the life here. Because this puts him on a... Yep, we'll drain him for 1. Splinter seems great. Take action. Attack with this in the air. Put them at 2, and then they're dead to the Dreamweaver. Okay, that's right. They have that for healing. Triggers an additional time. Okay. And you're gonna be a 4/6? Let's just make a 4/4 next turn. Discard 2 cards. Okay. I think they should have... maybe drawing 2 cards would have not been good enough, right? You know what? I should play a blue source for Splinter. Take action. End turn. Permanent left the battlefield. They should have sacrificed their escape tunnel. Alright. That's not good enough. They're still dead. Okay. I guess they're not still dead. That attacks, it hits us. But then we attack with everything else. Good game. Yeah, because if they blocked whatever they wanted to, however they wanted to, they're still dead there. Yeah, I'm going to view battlefield. I'm going to actually take out, I guess, the plains, right? Just to have one island for Splinter. Target ninja can't be blocked this turn. We don't have any self-mill in the deck. So yeah, I think that having a blue source for a Splinter can actually, like, imagine making Leonardo unblockable in this board state. He's a 6/3, right? Leave match. Here's our next opponent. We are... What was that sound? We're playing Orzhov Sneak. I'm gonna keep this. What was that sound? Alright, let's play this. We need a white source, and I'm gonna grab it with Leo. Or from Leo. I think you're supposed to keep tapping that thing. Alright, so... white source. Alright. Leonardo. Next turn, I think we play Madame Null. I think you're supposed to click on the game screen over and over. Okay. Dream Beavers. Okay. They have some. They probably have oh no, cancel. Whoops, I meant to send out the Dream Beavers. They probably have manhole cover. Right? Leonardo, Big Brother, view battlefield. Yeah, we can keep that. End turn. And we'll leave up Death in the Family. Oh, island cycling, okay. They just needed their third land. Buzz bots. Okay. When that dies, draw a card. Exiling it. Because we gotta clear the way for our Dream Beavers. Okay. Bounce this. Do 4. Do another 1. Want to hit a third land, or fourth land rather. But that also seems pretty good. Let's just keep that. Just keep having action, right? If they play something with 4 power, we can just kill it with Make Your Move. Ray Fillet. Not exactly where we want to be here. I guess we could just send the Leonardo in. Okay, they're taking it. The Make Your Move can kill the Ray Fillet next turn when they inevitably just put another counter on it. I guess I should have played the Madame Null first. The Koya can also just, like, get the Ray Fillet out of the way. Nope, I guess they're doing this. Okay. Are they gonna get aggressive? Ooh, bot bashing tide. Alright, they're not getting aggressive, but you see that their move has been made. Now, if they play anything... If they only play one creature, we play the Mechanized Ninja Cavalry. No. Okay. Sure. I think we send... I think they block the Leonardo, yep. We sneak in the Orokusaki. This is lethal. If either one of these two creatures hits, it's lethal. Right, because we play the Dream Beavers after the fact, and they're dead to that. Sure. Oh no, he's an old one. So they're dead to drain here. And I would have kept the planes, actually, so that we can play the anchovy and banana pizza. GG. Alrighty. Yeah, we just kind of like ran over our opponent with aggressive ninja stuff. Leave match. Here's our next opponent. We're 2-0 with Orzhov Ninjas, or Orzhov Sneak. I don't even know what to call it anymore. Going into round 3. Starting off with perfect mana. Let's do this, baby. Attacking ninjas you control have death touch. Yeah, let's just play it. They're playing black, so they might have death in the family, which could exile this. Ice Cream Kitty. Alright, so I'm gonna play this. Going to attack. It's gonna have death touch, so if they let it hit them, we get a ninja. Okay. I'm gonna play this. If we hit a land, plains rather, I can play Quintessential Katana and Koya. If we don't, we have a good block here. I don't think they could attack us. Blue-black. Opponent is playing blue-black. Okay. They have the mana for the counter spell, is what I'm seeing. You're a ninja, right? Sure. Even if they have a combat trick here, they lose their creature. I'm gonna play April after combat, though. Oh, okay. Sure. Rest in peace, buddy. To damage. Alright, so we're gonna do this. We're going to scry 2 twice. Oh, we get to scry 2 twice. Alright, so I would like the Dream Beavers, so we're gonna put this plains on the bottom. I'm gonna keep that swamp, though. Yeah, I think we keep the swamp, and actually... we're gonna put that on top. That way, if they play anything that we need to kill next turn, we definitely kill it, right? The Dark Leo and Shredder is dead, but we have ways to get it back. What is this? Mill 2, draw 2, discard 2. Alright. Return up to 2 artifact cards from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, so that get back the Buzzbots and the Ice Cream Kitty. Are they playing a blue-black artifact deck? I'm so confused. Like, legitimately. 2 mana, sure. Buzzbots, alright. I'm gonna play this. Yeah, I'll play it. Actually, something's getting in. We'll bounce the April. We gain 6 life. And they take an extra 3 more damage than they were planning to. Oh, if Splinter remains on the battlefield, we can exile 2 things just to get them out of the way. And I think that that's going to be Neato Burrito. Yep. Tap up to 1 creature, put a stun counter on it. They could attack with the 1/1 flyer. Okay, they're going to get back one of their Buzzbots. And the Ice Cream Kitty, sure. Let's see. I do believe we play this. We scry 2 twice. We don't need this. Actually, let's look for Karai right now. Jenica. I don't really want that. I don't really want this. Because this is also a scry. Sure. Death in the Family seems fine. Especially against Buzzbots, to prevent them from drawing a card off of it. I think that they're gonna try to gum up the ground by playing all their creatures. Put 3 1/1 counters. No blocks. What? Look at this. Oh wow, they're just dead. Okay, that was so strange. The fact that they committed to making that so big rather than like realizing like, hey, so like if my opponent has any removal, I'm just dead. I mean, this seems good at level 3, right? Of the class. Does machines as a class. Apparently doing machines as a class here. I mean, it's a good value card, but I hope they didn't. I hope this didn't like entirely derail their game plan. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of artifacts in the format because there's a cycles of artifact food that does stuff. I don't know. Leaf match. That was leaf match. Here's our next opponent. We're 3-0. Going into round 4 with Orzhov Sneak, the most open I've ever been in a deck. Ooh. Well, you know what? Okay, so when we were setting up the deck, this island was actually just another white source. So this is essentially the same hand that's not playable. I'm gonna mulligan. Wow. Okay, at least, okay, so we have the Swamp Cycler, and we have the yeah, okay. I'm going to keep this. I'm going to bottom the Uneasy Alliance. We could play this on 3. We can Swamp Cycle if we really need to. Granted, Swamp Cycling is not super great here. Okay. There's our white source. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. It's okay, guys. Play a X3. Please. I swear to God, if you play a 3-4, I'm gonna be so annoyed. What? 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 Alright, sure. I'll never understand people. Since we have... Okay, so they're gonna tap that down, that's fine. Yep. We don't have to kill that, so I'm gonna play the April O'Neil Kunoichi trainee, get some scries going, right? We're actually gonna pay the 2 life. These are both great. I don't know, folks. Those both seem great. Take action. Next, end turn. And we're not gonna land cycle here. I like this Foot Mystic just the way it is. Baxter McStockman. Okay. Create a 1/1, beginning of combat. Yeah, we're gonna kill that. First strike and vigilance. Wow, that's pretty good actually. I'm not blocking that. I'm going to regular kill that though, so... I mean, not regular kill that. I'm going to... You can't be blocked by creatures of power 3 or greater. Okay, so I am going to definitely kill the Baxter. Just so we all know. So we're all clear. Get out of here. Mm-hmm. Buzzbots, okay. And I guess they cracked that for health. I'm gonna block. And if they have a trick, they have a trick. What? Do they... What's going on? Do they have the pyroclasm? Wow, okay. That was strange. I'm going to attack. I want to say... do I attack with both? No, right? I don't think there's any reason to. I think we attack with this one. I'm assuming they're gonna block. Alright. I'm gonna play this, and I'm actually gonna pay the 2 to make it into a 4/6. If they have a, alright. I was gonna say, if they have a, take action, make it a 4/6. If they have a counterspell, so be it. April O'Neil, at the beginning of your end step, draw a card for each card type among spells you cast this turn. Okay. That's a 1/1. That'll happen. Yeah, that's free. Sneak, draw 2 cards. Okay. Not bad. That draws them 3 cards off of the April O'Neil. That's insane. We have to kill that. Also because it blocks, like, these 2 pretty well. Cast the 3rd spell. Cast your flyer. Please. Please cast your flyer. Please, so that you can have another card. Yes. That's amazing. Anyway. Gain 4 because of the Foot Mystic. We have Death in the Family, which can deal with something. We also have Koya. You do machines, my god. Death in the Family deals with you pretty well, actually. Chrome Dome, wow! Oh, that's so cool. They got Chrome Dome. They're gonna gain 4, okay. I don't think you can attack here. Oh, well, yeah, I guess you can attack with that, yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna Death in the Family there, It's an instant, right? They have bad blocks regardless. I guess because this is an instant, the great thing is I can kill something of theirs if they overcommit to blocking like Madame Null or something. Okay. Oh wow, we could do this, right? We can bounce this, kill this, pump this. Choose both. Creature gets +3/+3. -3/-3. Return this unblocked creature to my hand. End turn. Gain 7. Obliterate their board. Part of me is like, should I cycle this? Having 2 4-power creatures is apparently very, very good. Krang! Okay, so they draw a card here. But they unfortunately have to block with Krang. Oh, it's just that. They're just dead, right? Bounce that. Bong, bong. Good game. That was smooth. That was incredibly smooth. It felt like we didn't have opponents some of those matches. We just kind of rolled over them. I can't even say, like, our opponent did stuff, but not enough, right? We had a lot of removal to just go like, yeah, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. Leave match. So what did we learn from this deck? We definitely didn't need... Claim that. We definitely didn't need all 8 pieces of removal that we drafted. But being in an open lane, it helped incredibly. Dream Beavers is fantastic. Quintessential Katana felt like more of a liability, so maybe I should have cut that, right? There's a lot of cards we just didn't get to see, right? We drafted so many rares and mythics. When I agreed to myself to put in a blue source so that Splinter could do the thing, it never mattered. Foot Ninjas always feels like it's fine if you're paying 4 for it, but if you're paying 6 for it, it's not great at all. Land Cyclers always make the deck, I feel, so long as you're not making anything else too clunky. 6 pieces of removal, I think, was correct. Technically 7, because we also had what's his face, Koya, Death from Above, who is just fantastic, right? Just gets a blocker out of the way sometimes so that you can swing for lethal. And if the game goes long enough, you just outright exile that thing. Just take it away forever. Yeah, I think that this deck was great. I don't think I learned anything about the format from this deck, though, because like I feel like so many of those matches were like way too easy. How long are we into this? 45 seconds? Cool. That was the perfect amount of time for me because I have dinner in the oven. If you enjoyed that, please like, share, and subscribe. More importantly, come on over to twitch.tv/DickRecord. Link in the description, where you can catch me streaming video games, leather crafting, and other assorted nonsense every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from around 4 to around 8 Eastern Standard Time. With that out of the way, my girlfriend's texting me, so I better get back to her. Y'all have a lovely rest of your evening. Stay safe out there. Don't eat else. No, remember, if you're not here, you're dickless. Have a good night, folks.